Okay, so after driving straight to Florida, we found this campsite and checked in for a week. It was actually a 55 plus campsite, but I guess because it was the off season for them, they let us stay there despite being significantly younger than most of the people there. And this would have been around like the first week of February because we were there for the Super Bowl, which was really nice because at our camp spot we got a cable line. Besides the nights of driving down, this was our first real stay somewhere, and we chose this campsite because coming from New York, our RV was winterized, so we had to hook up to water to flush out all our plumbing that was full of antifreeze. So this is all our antifreeze coming out. Basically, you just hook up a hose. It's the city water, and you run it through your pipes. This antifreeze is just in there, obviously antifreeze, so that in the winter, if any remaining water was in our pipes, it wouldn't freeze, expand, and burst any of our plumbing. So basically what you have to do is flush it all out, which was pretty easy and simple. Oops, I dropped all of our information into the sink there. But then after we finished doing that, we really just were relaxing. Troy was definitely enjoying being out of the RV and driving, because to get there in 4 days, we were really doing like 5+ hours a day. And it was new for all three of us, so he was really enjoying having this time to run and be outside. We basically drove down. We stayed in Florida so much longer than anticipated just because the weather was so nice, and if we had gone north too soon, it would have been too cold for us. So we were in Florida, we went around the coast, did the Keys, and then finally, as the weather started changing, we started heading back north, and we did that primarily up the coast. So we weren't really inland Florida, we were kind of traveling along the ocean. Here is us washing Troy with this shower bag we got from Walmart, which just like really didn't work. If you can see, the water is just not coming out. Poor Troy. Troy really doesn't like to be washed, so this is him rolling in sand right after being washed, which was really great.
Yeah, Troy tends to do this every time we wash him. Like, he'll be nice and clean, and then he'll just go run and roll in the dirt without fail.
Right, so part of what was really nice about this campsite that we stayed in was it actually had a golf course on premise, which I didn't show in this video, but It had a golf course, which was really nice, and then it also had these trails like back behind where all the RVs were, and there were gardens and lakes, and it was just like really beautiful to have right there. So for our morning walk with Troy, this morning we stumbled across this garden, and we actually tried to get a papaya, which we failed because it was not as easy as anticipated. It was actually a lot higher than we thought, even with me on Alex's shoulders, and then Troy wanted to help. This was our first real week of being in our RV despite those 4 days of driving, and we really just used our time at Sanlan to just do like a bunch of the chores, and it was a big learning curve for us. We washed the RV and went through everything and just kind of got it ready for the next few months before we got home.